Hi boys and girls! It's the first day of summer break and I'm already on a road trip. We are in Missouri today, right here beside Illinois. The state right beside Illinois is Missouri. And I'm going to read Pete the Cat's Family Road Trip. We're here with one of the world's largest rockers on Highway Route 66. And Pete actually talks about Route 66 in his book. It's called Pete the Cat's Family Road Trip by Kimberly and James Dean. Pete, Bob, Mom, and Dad are going on a road trip across the United States. Dad loads the bags onto the roof. Mom picks the music. Pete and I go grab the bike. The first stop is Niagara Falls. They ride a boat to see the waterfall up close. Pete loves pretending he's the captain. Next stop is Boston. The family walks the Freedom Trail. They take a photo in front of Paul Revere's house. Woo, historic and cool, says Bob. Now they are off to a new city. It's New York City. The family takes an elevator to the top of the One World Trade Center. Look, it's the Statue of Liberty, says Dad. In Savannah, Georgia, they ride a riverboat. Pete orders a slice of peach pie. Yum, says Pete. Life is good. Ernest Hemingway Home and Museum. When we arrive in Key West, Pete meets a six-toed cat. Your paws are groovy, said Pete. Right back at you, says the cat. New Orleans is famous for jazz music. The groovy music makes everyone dance in the streets. Everyone's excited about the next stop, but then, uh-oh, Pete gets a flat tire on Route 66. Don't worry, says Mom. We won't let that ruin our trip. Mom and Dad change the tire, and soon the family's on their way again. And that's where we are right now on Route 66 in Missouri. Mom parks the car. Look over there, says Bob. It's Mount Rushmore. What a sight to see. The family stops to take a photo. At Yellowstone National Park, everyone unwinds. This park is so pretty and peaceful. Bob sees bison snacking on the grass. Check out those horns, says Mom. Suddenly, Old Faithful Geyser shoots water into the air. Cool, says Pete. Bob thinks it's time to try something different than a car ride. The family goes on a horseback ride through Utah's Monument Valley. In Los Angeles, California, Pete checks out the Cat Hollywood Walk of Fame. Pete puts his paws in the paw prints. Wow, I feel like a star, says Pete. When they get to San Francisco, they all squeeze into a cable car. Pete stands in front and says, toot toot. The last stop is Seattle, Washington. They go to the top of the Space Needle. Wow, says Mom. The city is really pretty at night. Finally, it's time to go home. Wow, we saw so many cool places, says Bob. What was your favorite part of the road trip, says Mom? Pete thinks long and hard. There were so many neat sights, but the best part was just being together with all of you, says Pete. Bye, boys and girls. I hope you liked this story about Pete's road trip from Route 66 in Missouri. Can you look at a map and draw a picture of somewhere you'd like to go on a road trip? And be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel for more videos from Read Around the World with Miss Aimee.